Hey guys, it's Mike the Wrestling God Smith. I'm doing this video. I just got through my WWE draft predictions 2021. This video is actually for the AEW thing. I wasn't gonna talk about it, but I think I should because it's been a while since I talked about Kenny Omega and Jungle Boy. Because I've been watching AEW, I've just been seeing a lot of underbuilds for a lot of things. So here's my thought. So Kenny Omega, like, I love the guy. I love Jungle Boy, but I'm hoping they're going to do something with them. At least trying to put him in the main title picture because I feel like, here's the thing. I feel like they're trying so hard to undermine this dude, and he's got so much potential. It's kind of like, here's the thing. I kind of see where AEW's kind of heading in this. Like, you could say, like, year 3 now because, like, you're going into, like, year 2, going into, like, year 3. I kind of get the reasons to it. I kind of get the idea of what they're doing because here's the thing is that like I've been kind of seeing stuff like from what it is and like what's been happening over there, and it's just it's because the world kind of gives me a sense of like what are we doing to a sense. Because here's the thing, not saying I wouldn't deal with it, but my mind, like here's the thing, my mind is saying something else. Because here's the thing, you got Michael Nakazawa, you got the Bully Club, you pretty much got them, you got Frankie Kazarian, you got guys that are literally trying to make them, like even Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky, which I've been seeing a lot of them, and I really want them to be in the tag ranks just to kind of get the belt. Like you got Death Triangle, you got Pac in there, you got uh Penta, you have him, you have Ray Phoenix, you have Eddie Kingston. Like literally, like year one was everybody kind of establishing a faction, establishing themselves as like a tag team competitor by themselves. You got Orange Cassidy in there. You got him. You got this dude who literally is still trying to make himself a big thing. You got a lot of guys you wouldn't really you normally see because here's the thing. I could see them making an AEW title match, but it's not gonna be on Dynamite tomorrow. It's probably gonna be at their next pay per view, which is Flighter Fest, and they're gonna do it there. That's my thought to it because that's my thought process and that's what they're going to end up doing. Because the thing is, they want to do it, or if they're going to continue the rivalry, they're going to continue it all the way to All Out because that's what I think is going to happen. Then Full Gear, then Revolution, and all this other stuff that's going to happen, and Blood and Guts because they're trying to build Jungle Boy up as a natural contender. And Christian would be the dude, but I don't even know if they're gonna give that dude a shot to get it because he's got so many people he has to go through. He's still got to do now. He's got to deal with Matt Hardy and the Hardy family office. Like I get why they're doing it though. Like hear me, I get why they're doing it. I get why they're making opportunity. I get why they put this thing in a box. I get why they're trying to wrap it in a bow. I get why they're trying to go a lot of different ways. Like Tony Khan is trying to get Impact to kind of go his way. That's why I'm thinking he's gonna get like Moose. He's gonna get dudes that you use like Eddie Edwards. All these dudes that are gonna come in and kind of take the fold. Because if Kenny, let's just say if Kenny does lose the belt, right? Jungle Boy has an opportunity to kind of go on a singles competitor run without being part of Jungle Express, without him kind of doing his own thing. And that's the thing, because you got Jungle Express, they're doing great. They're still best friends. He's not gonna do a heel turn on them because he's gonna go their own way. He's been trying to be a champion. He's been trying to go his own way with Jericho. He's kind of been showing it to us since he debuted. And you got the Dark Order. They kind of you got so many people that want the belt. Then you got Adam Page, who's probably gonna end up he's gonna Jungle Boy's probably gonna drop it to him. Then Adam Page is gonna drop it to Christian. It's gonna end up happening because they're trying to put some like because Elevation's kind of giving us an idea of where everybody stands is, and this is the thing. If they're gonna build such a match, and this is my thought process. Just hold on a second, guys. I'm just giving you like a synopsis of it. They're going to build Jungle Boy and Omega as a big thing. Because the thing is, everybody wants Omega to be dethroned, like how Mox did it to him, and he got the belt. See, and how he did the Mox and everything else. They're trying to build him up as a super baby face. They're trying to build him up as a super babyface because one, they're trying to drag him into this thing. Two, they're trying to make him be a separate thing of his own because kayfabe is not really a thing anymore. It's not. You got guys who want to be the next thing. You got you got oh my god, I forgot his name. Give me a second, guys. I'm just trying to remember. You got Peter Avalon. You got dudes who are really trying to make something of themselves. And then it's like you got Billy Gunn, you got him in there, you got Anthony Ogogo, you got QT Marshall, you got the Factory trying to do something with themselves, and you got MJF, for which he's trying to make the Pinnacle a bigger thing with Inner Circle, which I don't really think it's gonna work because the thing about the Pinnacle is that they got these five dudes in here, and this is the thing I was trying to make a like kind of a synopsis about this like last couple of months ago, but now I kind of have a full idea of what I'm saying, guys. Because just like give me a second here, is that they want the Pinnacle to do something. They want the Pinnacle to kind of see what's gonna end up happening. They want the Pinnacle to do something. See, MJF could be champion. He's just not going to be. Because no matter how many times he's been trying to get that belt, he's not going to become champion because something's going to make him not want to be champion. Because he's a swell guy in real life. He's a swell guy. It's that they're trying to make him feel like he's the Pinnacle is trying to be the four horsemen of 2021, and I get why. Because you got Sean Spears. Sean Spears is not a failure. He's a good dude. It's just that he's not making himself a threat. Sammy could be he could be a CNC champion if he wanted to, but there's a reason to that too. And this is the thing I was going to talk about the Miro thing because I kind of feel like the next person who faces him for the TNT title is probably going to be like Orange Cassidy, somebody like him, or even Trent, because I feel like that rivalry with him and Miro are not done. I feel that the process of everything that they're trying to do with the Jungle Boy Omega thing has no sense because there's really no money to it. And we're literally in this giant hole that they're trying to put him in. And then it's like, because the thing is, it's like, here's the thing about AEW that I kind of like to a sense that they're trying to do. Kenny's not a bad guy. They're portraying him like he's not a bad heel champion. He's not. Like, I'm being honest, guys. Like, here's the thing about this Jungle Boy thing that I'm still kind of mulling over in my thought process, like week after week, is that like Christian took him seriously because he won the Casino Battle Royale. He took him seriously. See, most people in AEW don't really get taken seriously because either they're comedy act, either they're something else, either they're on Elevation, and he's taking them seriously. Then you got Cody Rhodes kind of making his own thing as the American Dream Nightmare. I guess the American Nightmare now, or the aptly known American Dream. But I really just don't think he's really making an opportunity because one, he's like, well, here's the thing, you got the Factory to worry about, and all four of those dudes could be champions. They're just never going to be because the whole Cody situation is kind of keeping them from being it. Because you have here's the thing, you have a mindset of dudes that literally do not know what they want to do. And then you got, you got Andy Camarado, you got, Nick Camarado, and this dude doesn't do anything. The dude's a great guy. You got Anthony Ogogo, who's a boxer, but he literally doesn't do nothing. So when you got a guy like him, and you got a dude like guys in the Factory, and these other dudes that are coming in from the Factory, which is great, but you don't do anything. You got, it's like pretty much the Factory is like any other faction that's kind of disappeared. Like X Factor, they're a little lamer. They don't do anything with them. And it's sad because they're trying to come up with 5 different things in the world that they can't do. You got guys that could do a lot better in the championship situation, but they're not. Sorry, guys, I just don't. See, you got guys in the champion situation that literally could do everything in possibility, that they're trying to do with Jungle Boy. And this is the thing, they gave this guy a shot and he took it. And I think they could make him grow as a baby face because he would be a good face because everybody likes him. See, if you want a guy who's going to be the face of the brand, it's going to be Jungle Boy. Then it's going to be Christian. Then it might be Scorpio Sky. And it might be even Paige. If they do something with those two. Because they wanted him to be the face of the Revolution. But he's not the face of the Revolution anymore. Because you don't really see that much of him. Then you got Darby, who could be champion as well, because you can give him something. You got Sting. You got a bunch of dudes that can be champion. And that's what I really want the Jungle Boy thing to open up. I want him to get new challengers he's never faced before, like Darby, like Miro, all these dudes that are just sitting in the background, just twiddling their thumbs. And this is the thing. Kenny's not a bad guy as a champion. It's just that he's not giving everybody a shot. He shows up in Impact, it's great because Impact gets a lot of publicity and they get, a lot of publicity and things like that. But mostly it's pretty much another hoax because this dude's literally not doing anything in Impact and he's literally Tony Khan is literally giving him everything to run around and giving him the reins to do whatever because he's not Vince and he's not giving them that whole solely vision that like they need a singular vision guy like Paul White, like Tony Khan, like these other guys that come in AEW, because I'm pretty sure there's going to be a bunch of dudes coming from Impact and a bunch of dudes coming from WWE, because I got a gut feeling that's going to end up happening. And they're trying to come up with something that doesn't make any sense to a sense, because they're trying to create something with Jungle Boy, which they could have done. They're doing it with Darby Allin. They're giving Darby Allin is still like he's a massive baby face. Him and Sting are massive baby because he's not gonna turn on Sting. It's not gonna work. It's not because the whole thing they're trying to put up with the Christian thing, they're trying to give Christian a little bit of a room, and I kind of get the reason why they want to do it, and then they want to suppress. Then they want to kind of suppress everybody because here's the thing. Here's my thing. Even with Kenny Omega and Jungle Boy, the way they're going with the rivalry, the way they're going with the brain power, really, is that they're trying to give everybody a shot to get new ideas. Because here's the thing: look at Miro. Miro became TNT champion. He's he's gonna rush out over everybody. He might get another rivalry with Lance Archer because Lance Archer's gonna come back stronger. He's gonna come back better. He's gonna really want to fight him, and he's gonna really want to get up and fight him. Into a sense that like everybody thinks that Miro, like, and this thing. Miro thinks that everybody hates him, and everybody doesn't hate him. It's just that we know what you're trying to do, dude. We see it. Like, they're trying to, like, WWE's going to restart the brand because of AEW's restarting their thing in year 3. Because we're going into year 3 with the summer. That's the year 3 point. Because, if we get it, like, here's the thing. You got Mox and you got Kingston. Mox is doing fantastic well over there because he can do whatever he wants. He doesn't have to play by a script. He can kind of play where he can kind of come off. He can kind of do whatever he wants. He can kind of go whatever he wants to go to. And I kind of get why they're trying to do with Jungle Boy, where he's his own dude. He's always been his own guy, like ever since about the indie scene. And I've kind of seen him around, like he's been his own dude. And I like that they're trying to underbuild this because, see, you can't never, and this is the one thing in wrestling, and this is what I'm going to tell you guys, in my opinion, underbuilding a massive rivalry is kind of a dumb move in any sport. You can't underbuild you can't underbuild a main event or a massive rivalry to the champion. It just doesn't work because you're trying to make everybody feel stupid. And you're trying to make us feel like marks, and we're not really marks because we kind of know the scientific thing about the wrestling game. At least that's a wrestling YouTuber do, and most other people who are not really wrestling fans know it. But that's the thing. It's kind of what they're trying to do with they're trying to do a WCW 2000 approach. And I'm saying this because that's what Eric Bischoff did and Vince Russo did with Goldberg when they wanted to make him heel. And they didn't make him heel because he kind of massively failed. That's what they were really trying to do. And that's kind of the sad part because you kind of got guys like Goldberg. See, and this is the kind of thing, like, if they, like, here's the thing with Rob Van Dam, like, they kind of want him in Impact because he's such a draw. But I realized, like, he's only a draw because he's Rob Van Dam. Like, he's ECW dude, WWE guy, TNA guy again. And in the mindset, like I said before, them unbooking the underbooking the card they're trying to create for the, like, I'm pretty sure they're trying to create a massive main event for the pay per view, because I feel like they're gonna do it. It's gonna be it's gonna be a 5-star, 6-star match. But here's my thing. I don't hate what they're doing. I just think that AEW knows where they stand with Jungle Boy, and they kind of want to use him as kind of a base point. Because here's my thing. They're trying to give an idea of what they want to go with, because, like, if, like, here's the thing, Jungle Boy's not gonna, if they gotta keep doing like a 3-part, 4-part rivalry, then that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna make it a thing, guys. And this is my closing point, is that Jungle Boy is good for the business because he is the actual face of AEW. Kenny Omega is the face, but he's more of the EVP. He's not really the face of the company. Cody's the face of the company, but he's the face of he's the face of the industry. That's what Jungle Boy is. And they're trying to make him seem like he's not, but he really is. Because without Jungle Boy, there shouldn't be an existence of, like, Darby Allin, these underdog guys like Darby Allin, like Ethan Page, like these other, like, underdog guys that come into AEW looking for a shot. Like Top Flight, like Marco Stunt. He's an underdog automatically. He's an underdog. And that's the problem. They have done enough, because Jungle Boy can be, if he can be a champion, he's gonna be the underdog champion. He's not a CM Punk dude. And if they decide to go that route, then more power to them. But anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Peace.